some things we must underscore.
Like it's a laugh, we don't want your pity, and in everyone's life is a little bit of shit.
We thank you for coming. We'd like to put you at your ease. Anything... But don't be worried, please.
We're not gonna break, although we might spasm.
We might fall off stage. As you see, this is impossible to do.
You're given intermission if you're offended and shockable.
We'd like to thank our sponsor's family and the credit union West Dairy. Our love for them is not fickle, like in Carmen's Habanero.
Welcome to our world.
We might fall off stage. As you see, this is impossible to do.
You're given intermission if you're offended and shockable.
We'd like to thank our sponsor's family and the credit union West Dairy. Our love for them is not fickle, like in Carmen's Habanero.
Welcome to our world.
Remind you that family is not your ordinary theater.
Oh, I understand.
You may think you do, but...
What's wrong?
Oh, never mind, never mind. I'm sure everything's going to be just fine.
Thanks.
May I have a schedule?
Here you go.
Did you just try to hand me something? I mean, you know I'm blind, right?
Yeah, of course. Oh, you dropped your... Yeah.
Welcome to family.
Has anyone seen the two actors called for the first scene?
I can honestly say I have not.
They'll be right back. They're out having an electric wheelchair race.
Do they usually use electric wheelchairs?
Only in the semifinals.
Welcome to family.
We finally have a real deaf person.
A wheel-deserted bison?
A real deaf person.
Oh, guys, I'm only half deaf.
Oh, welcome to family!
What did she say? It's too dark in here. I can't hear.
I just got a cut yesterday, thanks.
Hey, where's the other guy?
Oh, his wheel was snagged by that pothole around the last corner. Hey, that was a great race. My name is Donna Gunnison, the Donna Gunnison. Welcome to family.
Isn't anyone ready to rehearse yet?
Who's got no thumbs and forgot her script? No.
So, how's it going?
Could anything else go wrong today?
Let's see. Break a rib on a wheelchair handle. Let's see. A woman with no arms can fall on her face. Broken catheter, burst colostomy bag. Seeing eye dog. Woman getting knocked out of her wheelchair in the middle of a show. Broken fingers, bloody noses, seizures, back spasms, over medication, under medication, wrong medication. Let's see. Blind guy not being, missing his light cue. Deaf woman missing her sound cue. The guy with brain injury thinking he said cats, actually being in cats. Girl's hearing aid picking up 850 KOA radio in the head. Let's see. Oh yeah. Heat stroke, actual stroke, or something as minor as a 4-foot-tall, 52-year-old woman falling headfirst into the orchestra pit.
That didn't actually all happen.
No. Don't be silly. We've never done cats. Welcome to family.
Fly on the trees!
Back here.
Have you forgotten about our dinner at Elway's tonight?
I'll be right there.
I've been waiting for months to use this gift certificate.
I'm coming.
Tawana, there's a dress code at Elway's.
I don't want to eat there. I want to rob there. I'm going to rob them. Look, I'm at the end of my rope. I garage sale.
Put that thing down. Down.
Look, it's not loaded. It'll just scare them.
Well, you realize you could go to jail.
Exactly.
What? What the hell is going on here?
This is jailbait.
But I can't let you do this. You're my friend. I can't let you go to jail.
You can't stop me.
You need psychiatric help.
They have that in jail. Plus health care, meals, and no rent. And dental.
They've got dental?
Yeah.
Can I be your partner? Yes, I declared bankruptcy. I've got nothing left. It'll be great. I'll assault them with a butter knife. I'll do assault battery on the dinner buns.
My cohort in crime. I love it. Oh, we rock. We are so bad. We are going to jail.
Don't even try and stop us.
Oh, we don't even have money for a lawyer.
Give us your disillusioned and overburdened public defender.
Give us the longest sentence the law will allow.
We're going on a crime spree.
What a knee slapper.
Slap your own, honey. In case you haven't noticed, I don't have any knees. Oh, we have a third story.
A third story about Troy, a longtime member who is openly gay and also has a vision problem, near blindness from diabetes, just like Deborah. A few years ago, he was at the media play perusing the CDs. And he looked up, and at the end of the aisle, there was a man standing there, smiling at him. So he smiled back and continued to peruse the CDs. And he looks up, and the man is still standing there, still smiling at him. And he smiles back and continues to peruse the CDs. And the third time he looks up, the man's still there. So he thinks to himself, I'm going to go up and say hello. So he walks over and introduces himself to a cardboard cutout on the screen.
Like I got nothing better to do than chase your ass across 4 counties.
Sorry, officer, we didn't hear you.
License? No, thank you. Do you realize how fast you were going back there? What the hell is this? What are you, drunk? Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Here, walk a straight line for me. What's a straight line? Oh, wait a minute. Are you having a seizure?
Officer, I don't need you to hear you.
I said, are you having a seizure?
No, officer, I don't think she can hear at all. I think she's deaf. She's using sign language.
What do you mean you think she's deaf?
Well, I was hitchhiking, she picked me up, and she hasn't said a word. So she's either deaf or really shy, or minor.
You trying to be funny? Not the time. Funny, she doesn't look deaf. You're a mime and you're talking.
Why? And I was on my way to a birthday party. First job I've had in 6 months. So, you and my husband be going like what?
Hold it, Marcel! Get back here. You're going to stay and translate for me.
But I'm not an interpreter, I'm a mime. And my name is Rennie.
And I've had a very long day, so unless you want me to run you both in for failure to go. What you got to say for herself?
She says, thank you.
And
God bless America.
patriotism is all well and good. Patriotism is no excuse for breaking the law. Patriotism is in fact shown by obeying the law.
But there are times...
What?
Nothing.
What are you, one of those Occupy Denver assholes? That's a matter of opinion. Well?
She said, thank God, first responders like yourself.
She seems agitated.
Only because you don't appreciate you like they should.
You have no idea what she's saying, do you?
No. But I can tell you this. She's a very nice person. You can't imagine how many cars whiz by me before she stopped to pick me up.
A hitchhiking mime. Imagine that. You're lucky you're still alive.
So if it's okay, we'll just go. Please,
All right. The police department has enough problems with allegations of abuse. The last thing I need to do is get sideways to shoot with the ADA. Go on, get out of here. You never saw me. This never happened. I was never here. You never see this shit on cops.
Next. Welcome to Financial Planning and Advisory. How may I help you?
Thank you. I'd like to discuss a plan for my financial future.
Well, you've come to the right place. We have money market accounts, IRAs, CDs. How much were you thinking of investing?
$16.
Let's see here. We have, did you just say $16?
Yes.
Can't help you with just $16.
Well, please. I've got to do something with this extra $16 a month. Otherwise, I have to pay for my long-term care, Medicaid long-term care. I need to qualify, and my care comes out of my pocket. Otherwise, I can't pay for my food, rent, and my care each month.
Oh, quit your job then.
I don't want to quit my job. I want to work.
Then go part-time.
I am part-time. My hours are fixed.
Then quit your job.
I don't want to quit my job. I want to work.
It's leaving empty. What?
Gee.
I knew a girl who sang the blues. Her benefits were cut and she was screwed. They smiled and turned her away. So I went back to Medicaid's door, where I had applied some years before. But the man there said, "You're a burden, go away." CEOs amassing riches, the disabled get no help, we're their bitches. Not a word was spoken. Our government is broken. For the people who need help the most, these new tax cuts mean we are toast. The disabled plead from coast to coast, please help, please hear our cry. And they were singing, bye, bye to your Medicaid life. You're a person that's for certain, no, it isn't a lie. Then Tea Party boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing, hush up, it's not yours to ask why. Hush up, it's not yours to ask why. And we were singing, bye, bye to your Medicaid pie. You're hurting, you're a burden, hey, the budget's so dry. Them Tea Party boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that you die.
You have Alport syndrome. Alport syndrome? What's that? A kidney thing. Don't worry too much about it. Oh, by the way, your life expectancy is 45 years. What? I know, that sucks, but at least you're pretty.
You're nearly dead. You're going to need an immediate blood transfusion and dialysis. That sucks. But at least they're pretty.
Lucky you. You get a kidney transplant.
Really? Wow.
But these immunosuppressants will make you susceptible to everything. So, no more dirty fun.
Sucks. But at least I'm pretty.
The test results show that you have hyperparathyroidism. We'll have to cut the throat and get that tumor out.
Sucks. But at least I'm pretty.
Gout.
Gout, look at me.
You got gout. Your kidneys the way they are, you can't take any medications that help ease or prevent it.
Sucks. But at least I'm pretty.
I know you have all these complaints about your stomach and your head and everything, but that's just how your body is. This is how life is going to be for you.
That sucks. But at least I'm pretty, right?
Actually, I've been looking at your blood work. You have 6 weeks of pretty left. But you're going to need this.
You lost weight, just the muscle atrophy.
Thanks. My dearest friend, have you ever thought of yourself as half not deaf? There's nothing like a positive statement, right? Brian, this is for you.
Congratulations on your penis working as well as it does. That means so much. This card is for you.
Congratulations. Oh, I'm being clinically dead for 30 minutes or less. Yeah, I'm really proud of that.
If you really want to say something explicit about a friend's disability or medical condition, but just can't find the right way to say it, there's empathy cards. The greeting cards written by family for family. Congratulations on never doing anything halfway, except for your leg amputation.
My dearest friend, don't let a little word like terminal get you down. I won't tell you, not now.
A million thanks for the temporary use of your wheelchair. The judge totally bought it. love, friendship, and detailed medical terminology, empathy cards are the perfect way to say exactly what you're thinking. Since 2010, empathy cards have become the 23rd most popular thing produced by this unique company. And now, Family is pleased to bring you for the first time ever, Pampology cards.
My apologies for constantly forgetting that you have no legs.
I'm sorry for thinking the phrase broken-hearted was just a metaphor.
I'm sorry for always assuming that you were just a really cool dog lover. And for not buying this card in Braille.
My apologies for taking as a side effect what is clearly just your awful personality.
So, when you want to say what's in your heart that you're not sure is socially acceptable, think empathy cards. Now, crippled person you might know. All proceeds benefit family.
Including 4 years as the Speaker of the House. He also won national acclaim as one of the most effective legislative leaders in America. He led the Democrats in the State House to their first back-to-back victories and their largest majority in nearly half a century. We are very proud to share our stage with you. Please welcome Andrew Romanoff.
Like to sit and hear these stories and make your choices, or stand. It is completely up to you, sir. You're going to sit. Always a good choice around this crowd. Besides, many people bring their own chairs. So what we have with Wait,
You've got to be kidding me.
is these stories that we're going to read for you. What we're going to have to do is we'll read them, we'll recap them, and you can use your wonderful skills and also those of the audience to find out which one of these is false. Again, the false story. So we'll start off with story number 1. George Paul, a 16-year-old blind teenager from Nebraska, was determined to drive a car and refused to let his disability get in the way. Shocked residents of McCook watched as George drove through downtown with his white cane sticking out the driveway so he could determine where the curb was. The young man made it back to the farm without incident.
Story number 2. 2 disabled New York citizens who only give their names as disability bitch and bad cripple were taking turns using enhanced interrogation techniques such as waterboarding and setting dogs on each other to call attention to the disparity between the huge defense budget and disability funding. As these forms of what some call torture are apparently legal, police had no idea what to arrest them for and finally settled on loitering.
So, we have story number 1 with George Palmer being basically Geico Insurance's worst nightmare. Driving home and
Disability bitch and bad cripple get down.
which of these stories is false, sir? Number 1 or 2?
I can use a lifeline, or
You can use it.
I'd like to call Dick Cheney on the water. Actually, he's in an undisclosed location, so I don't have his number. So we have to poll the audience. Can we do that?
We can absolutely poll the audience, sir. So, story number 1 is George.
Right.
So, who thinks number 1 is false? Story number 2 is disability bitch and bad cripple, who thinks it's false applause.
I think the names are true, but that second story is false.
Ding, 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 ding.
You are absolutely correct, sir. Our next story is Rashonda Harris, a paraplegic from Warren, Ohio, upon seeing an able-bodied person park in a handicapped space and then enter a sports equipment store, chained herself to the man's El Dorado.
People with physical disabilities. The defective people's society would be better off without. He then added he wished he could ship the disabled people to Siberia.
So, a recap. We have two assholes. Just have to pick which one is the right one. LaShonda chaining herself to a El Dorado and...
How do I feel about living in Siberia?
Your thoughts, sir?
Well, the study guy sounds a lot like some of the folks I served with in the state later. This is a tough call. Can you eliminate one of the possibilities?
All right, we'll pull the audience in. Who thinks that story number one, LaShonda Harris chaining herself from El Dorado, is false? By applause. And story number two, the other asshole, shipping in, and how do we feel about moving to Siberia? By applause.
Unfortunately, the second story sounds awfully credible, so I think the first story is false.
Ding, 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 ding.
And what we have, if you go ahead and stand up for us, we have a wonderful party gift for you. Your own disabled person! Presenting you with a lovely gift guide where we say our special thank you for participating. Thank you so much for being here. That's right.
That the show that we did, I was seeing a business that we were trying. It was the worldwide wheelchairs.
Exactly. The Worldwide Wheelchair Company. Thank you so much, Don, for bringing that up.
An intermission. Thank you. Enjoy your glass of booze.
In the lobby, by the way.
Single no more speed dating night. I'm Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
And my hope for you tonight is to just have fun. No pressure. I speak with experience when I say the more you open yourself up, there's no limit to how much you can love. Sarcasm is no friend to love. Here's how it works. Ladies, you stay put. Men, when I say switch, you move on to the next lady. Are we ready?
Ready.
Let's begin.
Oh, wow. You have such beautiful eyes.
Really? That's an opener.
No, I'm completely honest. You have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
Well, that's what guys usually say when they notice my K for the first time. Gee, I hope you didn't realize I just freaked out just now. I know. I'll compliment her on her eyes.
Hi, I'm David.
Mary, I'm just fell out before.
Thanks. I use Head and Shoulders for dinner. Oh, God. Why did I say that? I'm sorry. That's so gross.
No, I can tell you're beautiful without even being able to see you.
Oh.
Pheromones, or as I like to say, nature's Viagra. you sweat, the more I can tell you want it.
Hey,
Perfect. That's what every woman wants to hear.
hey, my name is Jonathan. I want to get married. Just about this form.
Let's see, question number 1. Have you ever run a marathon? I know it's hard to believe with this sexy body and all, but it really wasn't built for marathons.
I'm just good.
So I notice a lot of people around here have disabilities. Do you?
I don't like to talk about it.
So you do? Well, I have a hearing impairment, dyslexia, and my scalp itches all the time, but nobody can tell. I totally get it. We have a connection.
If you got it, wouldn't you have left it alone when I asked you to?
Well,
I'm just glad you're not deformed. I mean, if you're gonna have a handicap, at least you're just blind. Hey, I can deal with that.
Well, thank you. I can deal with the fact that you're able-bodied, you know, ready, willing, and able-bodied. So, wow. You being a gimp and all, you think you can keep up, you know, in the sack?
Yes, I can. But you won't be able to once I jam this cane in your sack.
Such a great invention. It's so much easier for me than talking on the phone.
hey, my name is Jonathan. I want to get to about this form.
Your eyes, they're so beautiful.
Really?
They're round and eye-like.
Hi, I'm Dave.
This is ridiculous. I've been trying hard all night to be polite. Why the hell do the men have to get up and move and the women get to stay put? I'm exhausted. This is disability discrimination.
What? And you expect us to move around? I'm even better off than you are.
Do you want to switch? You can have my seat and I'll move around.
Yes, please.
Oh, you are the most disgusting
Oh, what
thing
is
I've
your
ever
You
seen.
know what's going on, Lorena Bobbin, on me tripping the goods.
Well, telling me you smell my sweat and that you're all turned on by it?
Well, you're one to talk. You're so judgmental. You took one look at me and decided I wasn't worth your time.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you didn't scratch yourself all the time.
Well, I'm nervous. How would you like to be your first speed dating and have woman ask you to fill out a potential husband for her?
Hey, well, I want to get married.
Will you just stop with that? None of us give a shit about getting married. We just want to get laid.
I wouldn't mind getting laid.
Just open yourself up to love. Just open your heart. Open your hearts, damn it!
eternity, the mountains are as transit as the clouds.
Oh, spare your Buddhist philosophy! Onward and upward! Go to the summit! We must conquer the mountain! The mountain remains unmoved by seeming defeat by the winds. That's enough with your Dalai Lama lessons! Put your butts into it! The summit awaits! Never give up! Go!
A 2.5-hour film and they never move.
Some movie in a Beckettian, a Samuel Beckett sort of way.
Yes, she refuses to wait for Godot. She wants to go to Godot.
Provocative. Some movie.
We won't give away the ending.
Well, it doesn't end well. Sorry, spoiler alert.
You do that every time. Our next film is from the makers of 127 Hours, which is a harrowing account about a man trapped and unable to move. Here we have the biography of a full-time wheelchair user. From Paramount Pictures, it's 10,987 hours.
Hello? Hello? Does anyone have an extension cord? My battery is dead. Hello?
Brilliant!
Probably why it won the Bosnia-Herzegovina Best of Film Fest.
Well deserved.
Absolutely wonderful, dear. Now the whole country is waiting to hear you. Come along.
Just remember the exercises I gave you. The entire country naked. And please, allez-vous-en.
In this great hour, perhaps the most in our history, I send to every household of my people, both at home and overseas, this message, spoken with the same depth of bile for each of you, as if I were able to cross cocksucker our threshold and speak to you myself. For the second time in the lives of most of us, we are at shit fuck people. Or over and over again, we truly assholes have tried to find a pussy with a peaceful way out of the differences between ourselves and those who are now our enemies. But it has been in vain.
What's on for next week, Lucy?
Next week is Remake Week, David. We'll take a look at the 80s musical Footloose and compare it to this year's Footless. Plus a look at Midnight Death Toys.
And they don't end well. Just kidding. That's all the time we have. Until the next time, save an accessible seat for us. I mean for me. Or, us.
Bye.
What's your name, kid?
My name's Pluto. I'm 12 weeks old.
Well, Pluto, I've been a service dog nearly all my life. Labradors. I was chosen for my size. You see, my dad's a real big man with epilepsy, and I have to be big enough to cover his ass when he has a seizure.
Wow. Whose ass am I gonna cover?
First things first, kid. You're gonna have to learn your area of expertise.
What will my area be?
Well, there's all kinds of service dogs.
Who's that?
That is Rushmore. He is a quadriplegic service dog, and he takes his job seriously.
Good day, citizen.
Very seriously.
Sector 4 secure. Prepare to move out.
Who's he talking to?
Nobody knows. Service dogs like Rushmore and myself have been in training since we were pups. And we've been taken from really nasty places like meth labs or Omaha.
What's a meth lab?
Never mind, kid, but I have learned over the years there are certain rules to service doggery. Like those things that humans call Christmas trees. They are not porta potties.
They're not?
Ew. And those people puppies are meant to be admired from afar and not to be nipped at, nor wrestled with, nor eaten. Just kidding. I'll never do that again.
I will not eat children. I will not eat children. I will not eat children. Wow. Patches, you must be the greatest service dog in the whole world.
Well, nobody's perfect, kid. I have been known to f on the elevator and let my human get blamed for it. Oh, hell, he's ripped a couple and blamed them on me. Paybacks are a bitch.
My mom's a bitch.
Well, mine is too, but that's not the point.
Gosh, Patches, you must have to learn an awful lot to be a great service dog.
Well, the most important things you have to learn are the commands. Take Rushmore, for instance. He is a pro, practically a legend in this business. But even he can slip up from time to time. Watch this.
Rushmore, leave it! Rushmore, move it!
Damn it! Rookie mistake! Nothing to see here, citizens. Nothing to see here. We have a code blue. We have a code blue.
But don't you get to play or get...
While I'm working, you wouldn't go up to someone who's rolling down the street and say, "Hey, you! Can I pet your wheelchair?"
What's a wheelchair?
Well, it's like a service dog with no fur or personality. Ever try to have a conversation with one of those things? It's like having a one-way sniff fest. my cohort in storytelling.
They asked the cast member with Parkinson's to
Thankfully, it's in large print. In any case, I'm fairly new to the stage, and you might have noticed that I'm missing a few parts. Did you? Well, that's pretty obvious, I do suppose, but what's more challenging than any of that at times is the brain injury that I acquired some years ago. Anyway, so Lucy's helping me out a little bit here. And the story of how I arrived here is long and involved, sometimes more involved than even I like to remember. But I'd like to tell you about the piece that for me was the most shocking and disconcerting. Following an amputation, you know it's time to get off the narcs. About the time you receive a pharmaceutical letter concerning your constipation. But I pause and I think, now here's an interesting way to prevent those near inevitable suicidal ideations that follow Knife to Live. You see, I've found meaning for many years in mothering 2 daughters, but they've grown into one teen and one preteen. Certainly, looking to them to boost my faltering ego as a careerless disabled woman will no longer fly. Actually, I have had one sort of a career in surgeries. In fact, 3 short years ago, I did have 1 foot, 3-toed, 3rd grade sized, and painfully arthritic. Unrecognizable foot, nonetheless. Before my elective amputation, I conducted a ritual. 3 toes, 3 family members. They each paint 1 toenail. 1 lime green, 1 bright orange with white polka dots, and 1 hot pink. The last thing I see as my consciousness fades, 3 bright toenails under the shining surgical spotlight. This way, my family will truly travel. Now the surgery goes as planned, but there was one critical question I'd forgotten to ask my doctor. Doc, what are you going to do with my foot? And I wake to a husband who tells me, your foot is in this bag. And he holds up a heavy-laden bag, clearly marked biohazard. Is this protocol? I mean, what do you do with a foot in a bag? Well, we take it home with us. But if I bury it in the yard, the neighborhood pooch might dig it up. And isn't the formaldehyde toxic to the soil? I stick it under our bed. And a few months later, we work up the nerve to take a peek. And there it is. It's wrinkly and nearly stark white, with 3 shades of fluorescent toenail polish perfectly preserved. A year later, my marriage dissolves. Marital counseling apparently is less effective than formaldehyde. And so we move. My foot
and me. And the kids are traveling back and forth between households. But my foot is there, full time, under my new bed. Where it might actually be to this day, had I not decided to have my knees taken too. Knees lacking ligaments just don't endure post-40. Now, eventually, I get a new boyfriend. I tell him that I got some baggage. We all do, he assures me. A few months later, he learns my definition of baggage. He finds himself carrying my left foot back to the hospital for me. And by this time, the formaldehyde, it's actually dripping from the bag. But this reminds me to ask my surgeon if he will cremate my left foot along with the body parts he is soon to remove. He does this. Thank God. Now, I'm given two options. Either my foot can be cremated all alone, or for only half the price, with the burst appendices and expanded gallbladders and love handles removed that day. I'm forced to choose the least expensive option. This sure lends new meaning to the phrase low income. But someday, when I am walking tall, and strong onto, thank you, sexy custom legs, I will spread these ashes, mine and those of my newest, most intimate friends, on a mountaintop, and the story of my left foot shall be laid to rest. Onward with that narcotic bowel study.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're going for 25.
Hush.
You're listening to KGMP National Disabled Radio in Denver. All crippled all the time. It's time for the Dr. Twana Show. Do you have an ailment, permanent injury, or chronic illness? Are you decrepit, broke down, or sick and tired of being sick and tired? Do you drive with a blue sticker hanging from your rearview mirror? Do you wonder what to say to all those folks that ask all those questions that you just hate to answer? Well, this is the radio show for you with your host, the Queen of Cripples, the Countess of Gimps, the person with better parking than you, disabled person, Dr. Twana Latrice Hill!
Good evening. It's a wonderful, beautiful night here in Denver, Colorado, and the lights are blazing on our phones tonight, so we're going to get started with our first segment. Next time, say, and we're going to start with caller number one. Caller number one, you are on the air.
Hi, Twana. Love the show.
Well, hi. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Savannah, and I'm calling from Georgia.
Well, hello, Savannah from Georgia. How can I help you?
Well, I use a wheelchair, and the other day this kid came up to me and asked me if I was born this way. I didn't know how to respond.
Next time say, yes I was, but my mom had a hell of a time passing the axle.
It's a good thing it wasn't a double axle.
Next caller, you were on the air.
My name is Donnie, and I'm calling from Des Moines. I'm paralyzed, and folks are always asking me, how do I have sex?
Next time say, just like you, only as my ex would say, I don't feel a thing. Next caller, you are on the air.
Twana, is that you?
Yes, it is, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Annie from Annapolis.
Well, hello, Annie. Welcome to the show.
I've been blind since birth, and someone asked me, do I dream in color?
Well, next time say, yes, I do, but I don't see a thing. Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah. Long-time listener, first-time caller. My name is Martha, and I'm calling from Rochester, New Hampshire. I use a wheelchair, and people are always asking me how I have sex.
Well, next time say, just like you, only I can't feel my ankles behind my ears. That was funny.
Mine too.
Next caller, you're on the air.
Hi, my name is Donna Dennison. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. People wonder whether I'm deaf, would I rather be deaf or blind? Would I rather be deaf or blind? That's not very funny.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't understand you. Next caller, you are on the air with Dr. Twana.
I have like a debilitating, incurable illness, and people are always asking me if I take drugs.
Next time say, yes I do, but they're for me and not for you. And we're going to take a short break and we will be right back.
Dr. Twana is sponsored by Slowambia, your new favorite sleep aid. Need your rest? Get the best Slowambia. Side effects may include anal leakage, anal bleeding, anal spasms, anal blockage, trouble sleeping, and rarely suicide. Ask your doctor if you need Slowambia, and if he says yes, find a new doctor.
I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently.
A few months ago, some of us family members were sitting around talking about how sick we are. So we decided to go and see what was out there, off the beaten path, down the road to recovery. Our search led us to some pretty unconventional methods.
And they went out and preached that men should repent. And they cast out many devils and anointed with oil those who were sick and healed them.
I don't think my insurance covers this.
Can I have a hallelujah?
Hallelujah!
I said, can I have a hallelujah?
Hallelujah!
Well, you've come to the right place. We are healing today. I will tell the evil demons to leave your sick and shriveled bodies so you can be healed. Who's ready to be healed? Glory be on high. This woman is going to be healed. Come here, darling, and share your burdens while I lay my hands on you.
I need to make use of the women's lavatory.
It's a miracle! She's speaking in tongues!
everyone we can think of. Deepak Chopra, Eckhart Tolle, Oz, Dr. Ruth, Sanjay Gupta, Tony Robbins, Thich Nhat Hanh, the Dalai Lama, until there was really only one choice left.
Alright. I'm Charlie Sheen. I say, so what if you're manic depressive? Who is this? That's right, that's my goddess. Bipolar, paranoid, schizophrenic. Who is it? Who cares? I say that absolutely I know that you are, you know the word I'm looking for, you know it is, winning! That's right! That's right! Come on, baby, say it with me. Winning! There is nothing wrong with you. People want to be like you. They envy you. There is nothing wrong with you.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, I need a job. Tiger's blood is extensive. What? What'd you expect? Ashton Kutcher?
We've tried everything. What are we going to do now?
Come on, everybody, let's not give up hope. There's lots of things we can try. Something's got to work.
Yeah, Lucy's right. You know, this is about our spirit. S-P-I-R-I-T. Ready? Okay. Give me an R. R. Give me an E. E. Give me a C. C. Give me an ovary. What's that spell? Every mental health facility. Are you focused every day on your clothes? Is my lengthy diagnosis just a temporary phase? After all, bipolar is a Hollywood craze. Talk to a therapist. Get it off your chest. Run around in circles ain't trying to do your best. Crash, break down number 10. See your shrink, take your meds, or you might crash again. Hey, in family, we don't toss around the R word. To talk about recovery would be utterly absurd. He's in a wheelchair, she didn't hear a thing. But watch that actor roll on stage and ooh, that girl can sing. Every day's a challenge for the body and the brain. So we'll keep on performing so we won't go insane.
Fantastic audience tonight. Thank you guys, and thank you guys for fitting in. We love you to be here, and thank you all so much. We're going to do a talk back after a brief 5-minute break. If there's people in the audience who'd like to stay and ask questions of the cast members, we offer you this invitation to come meet with us a little bit. We'll be right back out here on the stage in just a couple of minutes. If there are people leaving, if we can